Good morning, children. Now, today we are going to discuss in detail our chapter number 12, that is Changing Times. Now, in this particular chapter, we are going to talk about the story of Chetan Das. Now, Chetan Das, when he was young, he used to teach children like you, okay? And nowadays, what he is doing? He is spending his time by writing. And today he has something to share with you all. Okay, so he has written something and he would like to share with you all. Now, this story is about almost 60 years ago when Chetan Das was of 9 years old. Okay, so when Chetan Das was of 9, his family used to live in Dera Ghazi Khan. Now you have to remember this place, okay? And where is this place located? This place is located in Pakistan today, okay? At that point of time, Chetan Das was very small, okay? He was very young and he was unable to understand what all problems were going on at that time. So you have to understand what problems were going on at that point of time. Partition was happening, which means that India got divided into two independent nations, that is Pakistan and India, in 1947. Okay, so this is the picture which I have attached for your more understanding how the land, how India looked before partition when Britishers used to rule, and after partition when India got independence. So after partition, India, Pakistan and Bangladesh, these three nations got independence, which means after 1947. And at that point of time, when partition happened, lots of people started moving to their respective countries. Okay, some people were moving from Pakistan to India, just like Chetan Das, and some people were moving from India to Pakistan. And during this time, there was a huge fight happening between Hindus and Muslims, and lots of people were killed during this fight. Now, Chetan Das was very sad that he had to leave his home country and to move to altogether a new place, because he was born there and he had so many memories attached to that place. He had his friends over there whom he is going to miss a lot. Now, all of us in his family, his Baba, his Amma, and his younger brothers and sisters, they all took a train to Delhi. So they reached Delhi, and finally, after Delhi, they reached to a village, Sohna village. Now, this Sohna village is in Haryana. There, one day they got to know that they have finally procured a land for themselves. So they finally got a land, because before they got this land, they were living in very poor conditions. They were living in a temporary tent. They did not have their own house to live in. So the moment they got land, they got very happy and they decided to build their own house just like they had in Dera Ghazi Khan. Now, while they were building their house, each one of the members of the family, they contributed, they helped in their own way. For example, Baba dug the soil, and children, they filled the pans with the soil and they passed it to Amma. Now, Gudiya and Amma, they mixed husk into the soil and gave it to Baba. And Baba used this mixture to build the walls. They also brought some cow dung and they mixed the cow dung with the soil. With this mixture, Amma coated whole floor. Okay, so she mixed cow dung and soil and she put this mixture to make the floor of the house. Reason being, because it helps to keep the insects away. Then it was turn for the roof. Okay, now they were going to build the roof. For the roof, Baba used the strips of wood and he fixed it on four walls. And then he spread branches of neem and kikar trees on the frame. So he put logs of wood in crisscross manner, and over that, on top of that, he spread lots of branches of neem and kikar trees. Why? Why has he chosen these two particular trees? Because they knew that termites, they do not harm this particular wood. Okay, they cannot harm these wood, so their house would remain protected. And Amma also put gunny bags on this and she covered them with the mud. Now they have their house ready. And Chetan Das liked this house particularly very much because this looked exactly like he had in Dera Ghazi Khan. Now time was passing very quickly. Now you will see how there has been a change generations after generation in building of houses. Now Chetan Das finished his studies and he got a job, and now Amma and Baba wanted Chetan Das to get married. But before he could get married, he decided that he wanted to repair the house. He wanted to build, he wanted to renovate it. Okay, he wanted to do some changes in it. So he decided to build one more room, and in that time, cement was used at that time. Okay, so cement was introduced at that time. So they decided to use cement to make their house stronger than before. They used iron and cement for making the roof of the new room. So earlier they used mud, wood, leaf, branches, and now, second time, they used cement and iron. In those days, unbaked bricks were also available in the market. So, unbaked bricks are those bricks which were not solidified under the sun, which were not solidified using the heat. They were unbaked. So, these unbaked bricks were available in the market. With the help of that, they built the walls. Now, the use of bricks was useful. We did not need to coat the wall every week. Okay, so earlier they had built the wall with the help of mud, and the mud, it used to get there was the need of coating the mud every week. But after they used unbaked bricks to build the wall, now they only had to repair, they only had to whitewash the bricks every year. They also built a small kitchen in the courtyard, and that kitchen had a mud chulha, and they also kept some of the useful utensils or vessels over there. Now finally Chetan Das got married and his wife Suman came to his new house. To cook, Suman used to sit on the floor and all of the family members used to sit nearby her so that she could serve them easily and they could all eat together, and it was a happy time. During that time, toilets were not built in the house. They all used to go to the field to get freshen up. But some of the houses, they had some separate places built for this purpose, and at that time they just built this particular small toilet with unbaked bricks behind the house. Chetan Das even recalls that to clean the toilet, because there was no pipe connection, proper pipe connection, so the waste which got collected in the toilet, it used to be carried away by some particular section of people, and those particular section of people were regarded as dirty. People did not like to go near them, people did not like to touch them. Now, time has changed for even more modernization. Now, Chetan Das has two sons and a daughter, they have completed their studies, and 15 years ago, their daughter Simi got married and she moved to Palwal. When Raju was about to get married, so Simmi, Raju, these are children of Chetan Das only. So we felt that we should get the house ready for the new bride. Now Chetan Das' son Raju is about to get married and they decided to renovate their house again. By then, everyone were using baked bricks. Okay, so earlier they had used cement, iron, and unbaked bricks. Now, during this time when Raju was about to get married, people were using baked bricks. Baked bricks means that these bricks were baked under the heat of the sun. So they started using baked bricks, which made the house even stronger than before. They also used lentil. Okay, so lentil is kind of a strip which is placed over a window or a door for the great support. They also used some marble chips and cement for making the floor fancy. Okay, to make it look beautiful and strong. Now, in the toilet, they did not have specific people to pick up the dirt, but now they have modernized it because now they have pipe connection to take away the waste. Kitchen was made bigger than before, and there was no more mud chula. They had now cooking. They had now gas stove. Okay, so Raju's wife did not have to stand all the time while cooking. Now Chetan Das' younger son Montu, he moved to Delhi when he got a job there, and he stays there only with his family. Suman and I stay with Montu for some months in a year. So Suman and Chetan Das, they spend little time with all of his children. And while they travel from Delhi to Sohna, they cross through Gurugram. Okay. And in Gurugram, they come across very tall buildings. Okay, so this particular place, Gurugram, is quite famous for tall buildings. And Chetan Das wonders how the time has passed, how much the time has passed, how much modernization has taken place, how much changes have taken place in the building of houses. A few years ago, Raju renovated the toilet and the bathroom. Okay, so some time ago, Raju renovated the toilet and bathroom. He also used colored tiles in the bathroom, okay, to make it look even more expensive and fancy. And Chetan Das wonders at this point how much he has spent just to make his bathroom look fancy and beautiful and modernized. Because during his time, the bathroom used to be very simple, and now Chetan Das is 70 years old. And in all these years, he has seen many changes in the construction of houses, in the modernization of the society, in the usage of materials for building the house. But he still wonders, he still misses his old house in Dera Ghazi Khan, and he wonders what all changes must have taken place there also, and what must be his friends doing at this point of time. So, with this note, we end this chapter. If you face any doubt related to any topic, you can ask me right away. That's it for today. Thank you so much. Take care.